Hey guys, it is me, OctaCannon, and I am bringing you the 8th week of Theme Team Thursdays today with a pretty interesting team. I really had, again, problems to find something because it gets really difficult to find theme teams. But I found one that is pretty interesting, so let's get right into it. We have a team of Pokemon who look like women or girls or whatever. So we'll see. We just start with this one here. Nicki Minaj, the Jinx with its Choice Scarf with Dry Skin and Ice Beam, Psyshock, Hidden Power Fire, and Shadow Ball with 252 special attack, 252 speed, 4 HP, and yeah, and a modest nature because that hits harder. That's pretty cool. It can put in some work. Then, of course, we can't do this theme without God of War. Of course, with the God of War right and trace to see what kind of abilities the other ones have. With Hyper Voice, Psyshock, and Focus Blast, and also the substitute, because on some mons that can be easily set up. Maybe they can do something for me. Yeah, we have 4 HP, 252 special attack, 252 speed, of course, a timid nature. Then we go on with the Beauty, the Florges, leftovers, flower well, the ability doesn't matter, of course. Yeah, 252 HP, 252 defense, for special defense with a bold nature. Moonblast, aromatherapy, wish protect, of course this thing gets wild by some things, but I just think like a cleric and a healer that could be good. So then we have Freya the Milotic with Scald, Recover, Mirror Coat, and Ice Beam. Yeah, I wanted to change Ice Beam, I think, for... Oh, no, it doesn't get Roid, it gets Dragon Tail, yes. To stop some sweeps, yeah. Dragon Tail to stop some sweeps, Mirror Coat to get away from special attacks. Recover, of course, heal and Scald because it's the best move in the game. With Leftovers and Marble Scale. Yeah, 252 HP, 252 defense for special defense with a bold nature, like it was with Beauty. And then we go into Old Lady, which has a pretty interesting set here, I have to admit. And yeah, I pretty much need to do that because I don't have any other physical attackers. So I have 252 attack, 252 speed with an adamant nature, and Life Orb Technician with Hidden Power Ground as my special move for Hedron, and then Petal Blizzard and Poison Jab for stab and return to hit everything else that I can't hit with the other moves, which is a lot of things. This is not the best set, but I needed a physical attacker for stuff like Blissey and something that I couldn't hit it with in any kind of way otherwise. Like, oh, Psyshock could, but that's pretty hard because Nicki Minaj is locked in and stuff. And then the last one is Hermione, I don't know how this thing is called in English. I'm sorry, Hermione? Maybe. With a Focus Sash, Nasty Plot Set, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, with Levitate, 252 speed, 252 special attack, Timid Nature, pretty standard. And I think we'll just go into it. Yeah, I think this is a pretty interesting team. It can do, of course, something here. And here we have the Chansey. That thing is a problem. Yeah. But what would he like to start with? Lando could be what he wants to start with. He could start with. I think this could be a Charizard Y in that team. Could very well be a Charizard Y because he has a good rapid spinner and stuff. I actually go for Nicki Minaj here, I guess. Yeah, I think that has a pretty good matchup against a lot of things. So we see the Gengar here, which is only faster if he's scarfed and can only live a Psyshock if he's Focus Sash. So if he's not scarfed, not Focus Sash, we win. Yes! Woo! Okay, we get a knockout with our little Jinx here, which is pretty cool. I really like that mon. I think it's pretty underrated, actually. You don't have to run this. What is the name of that move? Lovely Kiss. Yeah, it can be very useful otherwise as well. So I think that this mon is pretty good in my opinion. So let's see what he does here. Yeah, I was thinking about different teams. I also had tried out one team where I only had Serene Grace mons in it, but that really sucks because there was Chansey and Blissey, which don't work really well with Serene Grace. Then we have, of course, Jirachi and Togekiss, which is great. And what did I have? Yeah, Dunsparce is not that good of a Pokemon, even though it works pretty good with Serene Grace, I have to admit. And then we have Sawsbuck, which has the only physical moves that work with Sawsbuck are Bounce for the Paralyze and Rock Smash for the defense drop, and that's just horrible. I tried that out. I got some people really didn't like me, and they were not nice to me, I'd say. They said I was bad, I was a noob and stuff like this, or I want to see the world burn because I have stuff like, oh man, I could have miracle coded that, but I couldn't risk this thing being like sub Calm Mind or something. So, Aggie Azalea. So, actually, I'm going into Outlay here. So, and yeah, that team really didn't work out in any way. It was so bad. It was extremely bad. So, what? Did he predict my poison jab or what did... So of course he's faster. But would he want to get up rocks here maybe? No, okay. So I should have switched out. But yeah, I should have. But here I'm actually just going for the Scald. I think. I mean, I could go for Recover, but I don't see a big reason here to do that. But actually, I'm pretty happy with that team. That works kind of well, I think. So that's good. At this point, I can recover because I don't need to rush this. So at this point, he knows he loses this matchup. So I guess he switches out. What? Why would he not switch out here? This thing can put in some work against my team. But this is okay. This is okay. I'm just going for the recover here. If I only had a mon to set up rocks, then this melodic beats his team actually, apart from like the Chansey. But the rest, they can't do a whole lot. So at this point, how much damage did my Scald do? 17%. I do not have a reason to not just go for recover. He switched that in. I'm just going to recover because next turn he dies. Now he's not preserving it. And now he forfeits. Okay, that's the first game that we won. That is actually pretty great. This melodic puts in some work. Yeah, I was debating if I maybe should take Aromatisse, but I don't like Aromatisse and melodic is great. So that's why I decided to do that. So probably lead Garchomp like all the time. Yeah. I almost never see like Scarfed Garchomp at the moment. Only lead Garchomps with the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, and what would he lead with actually? I think I don't have a problem with leading with Nicki Minaj here. Apart from if he's like, if he predicts that, great, but I had Garchomp super effective, I had Thunderous super effective, Latios, I can do some good damage, I think, to Gyarados and Kyurem. Although I don't think I would stay in because this thing is way too good against this team. But if he leads with one of the 3 mons, I can do a lot of damage. And I don't expect one of them to be sashed, because that would be pretty weird, I think. I mean, sashed Garchomp is definitely a possibility. I mean, all of that is a possibility. Do not understand me wrong, but I don't see it. I guess it's Mega Gyarados, maybe? And Lead Garchomp, Scarfed Kyurem. Huh, maybe not. Maybe Banded Kyurem and Scarfed. What is this thing called? Man, I just forgot this name. Magnezone, of course. And like Life Orb Thundurus and. Life Orb Latios? I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure with the lead Garchomp and with either Latios or Thundurus being Life Orbed and Kyurem being either Banded or Scarfed. Depends on what Magnezone is. If Magnezone is Scarfed, Kyurem's probably Banded. If Magnezone is like Specs, then I expect Kyurem to be Scarfed. But I don't know, he could also bring like Scarfed Latios is not a thing, is it? I don't know. Maybe it's Specs Latios, Banded Kyurem, and Scarfed Magnezone, and then like Life Orb Thundurus, Mega Gyarados, and Lead Garchomp. That's a pretty hyper offensive team though. Yeah. Hopefully, I would really like to battle that team. I think it's really interesting. I would like to know what he does with that. I'm really curious, but at the moment it doesn't seem like he's coming back. Actually, if I would have put the timer on from the beginning, this would have been over. I really don't like people not being there. I mean, it gets me a win, but it's just not that great. Yeah. So let's just wait these 30 seconds, because when I start another game and then he comes back, that would be dumb, because I can't play 2 games at one time. Of course I can, but I don't want that, and probably you don't want to see that, because then I'm not that concentrated on the games and then it doesn't work. And yeah, this pretty much looks like he is not there, so I get another win. Let's go into the next game. One surrender, one not there. That is not that good. So, what could he start with? So, he's pretty sure what he wants to start with. So, I'm guessing Crobat, because that thing can U-turn out on everything. But, that is not the case here. Okay. I cannot stay in on this, because he knows I'm faster than him. And man, if he goes for the Iron Head here, Iron Head is probably his best play. So I do not. Oh, he pursues. Okay. Yeah, you never know if Bishop has pursued or not. What can you do? Like now, now I'm just going for the Focus Blast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I stayed in, I could have done some damage to it, I guess. But yeah, I think that was the right play by me. Of course, you never know. Some Garchomp, yeah, right. Some Bishops don't even have the pursuit, so you know. So this thing is probably cross poison. Does it kill me? If it's like offensive, it does. So I don't want to see that actually. I'm switching out. Yeah, cross poison, okay. So let's see what he does here. If he is going for another cross poison, he's probably locked in. If he switches out, I guess it's the same, but then I cannot be that sure. Conkeldurr is it's actually not that big of a problem, I guess. I think I'm switching that in here. Yeah. Oh, that was a good switch, I guess. So I don't think there's a reason to sub here. I'm just going for the side shock. Oh, that actually takes him out. Did not expect that. And if the Grobet comes in, I don't have any reason not to go out. This time maybe into something else. So that thing could be useful. That as well. This is not doing a whole lot here, I think. I mean, Altaria, I don't know. Actually, I think Old Lady is the least useful, and yeah, he actually goes for the U-turn, so good play on his part. And yeah, now he goes into Talonflame. I cannot switch in anything on that Brave Bird though. So I mean, I can just go in this thing here and just hit recover to see what he wants to do, I guess. See if he's like locked in, or if he U-turns, or if he hard switches out. Again, Milotic is extremely useful for me. So at this point I'm actually expecting this Crobat to be like banded or something. And I am actually at this point, do I do switch out. The question is into what? I guess if he Dragon Dances here, I go into Beauty. If he doesn't, yeah, okay. That was to be expected. I'm going for the Moonblast to get some damage off. I mean, I don't know how hard that thing hits, but I'm pretty sure it can't Oko me. So he goes into Crobat here, and that is great, because now I have the Protect and I can see what he locks himself into, because I'm 100% sure he's locked in. I don't see a Choice Scuff Crobat, but I definitely see a Bandit Crobat. So let's see what he does. Cross Poison. Okay, I'm switching out. Actually, I think I can... but the Sash is extremely useful. He has no problem in going for another one here, I guess. So, yeah. And I do not have a reason not to go for Recover. And I don't know what his plan is here. Yeah, that does not do a lot. I can just go for another Moonblast. And now I can just go for a Protect. Yeah, but if this is Bandit Crobat, would this be Bandit Talonflame then? No, it's not. Okay. Roost. Okay. I guess I'm just sacking this thing off here at this point. Yeah, okay. That is really not that big of a deal. I'm going into Hermione and I'm just hitting Shadow Ball here. He's roosting. Okay, he can roost. My Shadow Ball does more than his roost, so he can't do that for a long time. If I would have gone for the Nasty Blood here, that would have been great. And now he Brave Burns. Does he kill himself? No, he doesn't. Okay, but that's okay. It is okay. We will have to see what he does here. So I think this gets outspeed by a lot of... Oh, that is good for me. That is extremely good for me. Because now I know what he does. This is, I think, I don't know why he... Maybe Starmie does not beat me, I don't know. Yeah, but now I actually think I'm just going for the Scald here. Because I can get a burn on the Altaria, which would be pretty useful. Yes, and there's the burn. So this thing, I don't think it does anything to me. Actually, I think I could switch out. At this point, At this point, it's too late to switch. We will see if he has the roost. He probably has. So I should have switched out then. Oh, he does not have the roost. Okay. That is okay, I guess. I'm not quite sure what I do here. So he's probably going for... I need this. So let's think about this. I really need this. Can Starmie 2-hit KO this? I hope it can. He actually goes for the Psychic here. And... So... He also knows he needs this. So I'm predicting him to... He doesn't switch out. Okay, that was the point where I lose it. Wow! He would have lost if I would have gone for the Hyper Voice, I would have won. That's extremely unfortunate. Now I need to spam recover. There was... I don't know. I don't think it was that bad from me though. But I really thought he would switch out because he couldn't have won if I attacked him with Hyper Voice. There was no way. Actually, I think I could still win this here. It pretty much looks like that. I need to spam recover. I don't have any other choice here. Oh, and he gets the special defense drop. But he still does not too much to me, I think. Yeah, so I'm getting to full health. And we will see what he does here. So the question is... I think I'm going for the recover to see what he locks himself into, and then I can decide what I do. He goes for the cross poison. And that means for me that I need to go for the Scald. So he doesn't have Energy Ball or Thunderbolt on his Starmie. I don't even know if Starmie gets Energy Ball. I always thought that. Maybe I'm wrong. But no, I have no reason to recover. I'm sorry, I don't want to stall, but that's exactly why I recovered. Because I think it even has a high chance to crit. So I'm very glad that I didn't go for the Scald there, because that could have lost me the game. Could have. I still could have lived a cross poison there, but no need to risk anything, because I want to win. And now I'm going for the Scald. And see, he gets another crit and a poison, so really interesting plays on both sides, I would say. Very, very interesting battle. The Melodic puts in so much work. I actually wasn't really a big fan of Melodic before this, but I think I'm becoming one. So, if he's that fast, he probably has a plan. And that is, I guess, Gliscor. Charizard. This is not a Charizard Y, I think. But what does he do to this? Fire Fang. This is a life orb Charizard. That is extremely interesting. I'm just scalding here. Because I don't think he has a move to hit me. Yeah, Raikou, okay. Pressure. Do some damage. Get the burn. So this is probably not Calm Mind Raikou here. Yeah, this looks maybe specs to me. So let's see what he does. Yeah, he stays in. And yeah, actually, I think Melodic and Floggus are really not that bad together. Yeah, okay. I do not expect him to have anything. He can... Oh, okay. So that's unfortunate for him. And... I cannot go into this really. So he toxics. I'm going for the Moonblast. And at this point he has to either protect or roost. So now I can easily switch out. Or he substitutes and gets completely played, because if he's full speed, then he has my respect, but he gets hit with the Hyper Voice here. That is really great. This team is so good. I mean, I'll probably do men next time, so is this a Scarfed Heracross? Otherwise he wouldn't bring that in here, would he? That would not be smart. But really, what does he have? Yeah, I mean, Mega Horn destroys me, probably. He would not bring this in otherwise. There's no way. Oh my god. I'm sorry. But that, I would have totally crushed the thing. I really don't have any freaking idea why he... I really don't know. I really don't have any idea why he wouldn't. Oh man. I'm sorry. He has no reason to come in with that thing. I'm 100% faster if he's not scarfed. So I lost my vlogs because of that, but really, what? I don't think anyone would have expected that, actually. No, there's no way. There's no way he bringing that thing in without being scarfed. I'm so shocked. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, and now he... So... I'm predicting a water type move here. Yes. That could have done a lot. So I actually think that was a very good play. Yeah. I mean, props to him if he... No, he forfeited, so there's no way. I think someone who bluffs this scarf so well would not forfeit, so I think he just didn't know how fast I could be. Or thought I was modest, or I don't really know. I thought this was scarfed and mega horns me to death, but actually it wasn't. But we have 4 games and 4 wins here, so let's see what this last one is. Actually, he's probably leading with Ape or Ferrothorn. And I'm leading with Nicki Minaj here. Ferrothorn. This thing can one-shot me. But really, I have the opportunity to go for HP Fire here and it just totally destroys it. I'm sorry, I don't know if the crit matter. If this is physically defensive, I doubt that mattered. But really, I don't know. Does that thing do anything? I'm thinking about it. This thing is really useful. So one of those two has to go, or he just forfeits. So yeah, I'm sorry for the forfeits. This was like 3 forfeits. One who didn't even come, and one really great game. But yeah, our time is pretty much up. I'm not doing another one. But yeah, haha, we won 5 games with this team, so it's great. And the women team actually did a whole lot, so I at least want to make a man team next time. So hopefully they don't get 5 out or something, because that would not be good. But yeah, this team, I mean, I did some battles before, but those were like okay. I mean, okay is with theme team pretty good, but I really didn't expect it to do so well, because still like the first game that was forfeited and the fourth game that was forfeited, uh, we still did very well, I think, and we would have won those either way. And yeah, the one battle was totally crazy. And the one the one who he didn't even start a battle, that was like a very interesting team. I would have really liked to battle that and to see what he does with that. But that's it for today. I really like that. That was like a very, 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 very nice session. And the next one is gonna be awesome as well. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will enjoy the next one. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So stay tuned for that. Bye!